etc., etc. ...
Hey, fuck it. Only 20 minutes late. Who cares? I mean, on the verge of nuclear war. No one gives a shit. Chinese spy balloons everywhere.
Nobody cares. I'm gonna tweet it.
Tweet it. Beat it. And get on with the fucking days. Who we got in the chat? Kelly. Mandog TV says hi.
That's us. Welcome to Dykes and Mann, episode 38. And it is episode 38 this week, not 37 like it was last week.
Yeah, my bad. I was under great duress. I honestly thought it was 38 last week for some fucking reason. I was being a douche.
I think we're over now. Let me turn this mic up here. Oh, nice.
We're done with that now. That's finished. It wasn't me. It was the Chinese spy balloon that I knew was coming, and my mind was a bit frazzled from the signals it was sending me as well. So it's a lot to take into consideration there.
Also, busy drowning women in rivers and stuff and hiding the bodies in a McDonald's.
Yeah, but that shouldn't affect me now because I've been doing that for a number of years. So you think my mindset will be, well, that's fine. That's perfectly normal. So if it maybe if that is the case, I need to up my game and just try something new. I'm just getting a bit,
Well, it's not too far from here. So it's about an hour from here, about 40 minutes from here where she went missing.
Yeah.
But the dog did it, as I said earlier. That's what I meant. I didn't tag her name because people are going mental online this week about that. People are solving the case. People are telling the police what they're not doing right. And it's like, okay, maybe she just fell in the river.
Yeah.
No, she's washing out the sea and getting fingered by a shark right now.
She fell into the river, but the dog was fine. Oh, she'll fucking wash up somewhere.
Yeah, she'll wash up in North Wales in like a week.
It's fine. Yeah. It's it'll be like a Sam Berkowitz thing. Only this time the dog literally was, the one doing the crime rather than telling people to do the crime.
The dog had taken out insurance policy, and but the internet sleuths are annoying me because it's like they're going onto her personal Facebook wall and like saying the husband did it. What's wrong with the police? We know she's been taken.
Yeah, it happens all the time now, right? I think especially since like Making a Murderer came out, everyone knows a fucking online detective.
Exactly. They watched a Netflix show this week and then they've gone, well, I'm going to solve this one.
Yeah, I can solve this problem. It doesn't matter how much hurt and pain I cause for the poor woman's family. I've got my opinion, and this is what I think needs to happen. And the police need to back up.
Obviously, having listened to a lot of crime, I would automatically go to the husband, but apparently he's cleared. He was at home. It's all fine. Probably didn't take a hit on her. The most likely thing is she's gone in the river.
Yeah, they didn't. Yeah, they tried to rule that one out, didn't they? Someone fucking some expert said no, it's impossible.
Well, the diving guy did said, yeah, in his experience, he doesn't see how it's possible that she would move down to sea. And he might be right, he might be wrong. I don't know. No one knows really.
Yeah. But point being is
maybe stop speculating in the on TV about it.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, the dog did it.
You heard it here first, not Dykes and Mann. That's it, really. What the pigs?
Very low energy.
Pig.
My energy might raise, but I'm very low energy. I'm very chill today. That's why I was so chill. I was late.
What have you been doing? Why are you so chill today? What's going on?
No, I don't know. I was just
in one of those moods.
About an hour ago, I was just kind of like half asleep on the couch.
Yeah.
YouTube,
it's a great place. Going on. I fucking love that position. A point in your day where you just literally just slump into a fucking chair and think, I'm just happy where I am.
And I was chatting to a mate about the great outdoors and my plans of getting outdoors into mountains and stuff. But that's it. So I haven't really done much this evening. But I'm going to eat after this, which will be nice.
Yeah, I'm going to eat after this as well. I think it's probably going to go for like an hour tonight because
That's exactly what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking. Let's see how we feel at 45 minutes today.
Let's give it a go. I'm so fucking hungry. I literally all day be in the same position of just complete relaxation and not worried, not stressed about nothing. I'm just completely fucking laid back for that.
I've got a lot of shit done today, but yeah, tonight I'm just feeling like I want to chill out today. I want to have a
Yeah,
nice
we can do
evening,
that.
bit of food,
Hey,
bit of food.
we can even get 30 minutes and think, fuck it, let's just go eat. Let's just go and relax. As long as we put something out there, right? It can be
bit of food, bit
whatever.
of telly. But we'll get these energy up, and we'll promise you to bring you actual interesting stuff at some point soon. We'll talk about it.
Mid-April maybe. It's what I made for mid-April to come to you. Cleared it with a bitch, so that's all cool.
Well, there we go. That's what you need to do then. There's no other reason not to come. So
yeah, I'll come to you. I'll go to like Chippenham to the office on a Friday or something, and when I finish work, I'll come straight to Manchester from there. I'll then come back Sunday.
Should still get a couple of hours up on the Friday once you get here.
Yeah,
you know, bit. I'll meet you at the however you get here. I'll meet you at the transit point with a beer.
Private jet. That's what I'm gonna.
All right, I'll meet you at the private jet place with a beer.
Yes, please. That'd be great. We can definitely do that on the private jet.
And
that's
get a bit of scran.
Yeah, bit of scran in the dive bar. Go past the Scientology building, take a piss, and head back to yours.
Yeah, I keep meaning. I walked past it again the other day, but I couldn't see it, and then I forgot again before I crossed the street. But it's kind of the same color as the building next door. It's like red, and there's a Richer Sounds one side and an estate agent the other side. So it's all red.
It looks like a Chinese restaurant, doesn't it? The sign of it, yeah.
Yeah,
classic Chinese restaurant.
I've been listening to a lot of those Scientology stuff this week. A bit of the Blown for Goods, a bit of the.
I'm still waiting for the Aaron one to come out on YouTube, which is on Spotify with Rogan. The way he's talking about it is great. Because did you see the video I sent you the other day?
I just saw that it was in Austin, and people were speculating whether or not it would be Rogan.
Yeah, because he's basically, what did he say? He said, I can say where I was, but he said, I don't want to say which podcast I was on in Austin because there's the number of ones that I follow. They all got big followings. He said, but I don't want to come out and say where I was because I know Scientology are going to basically send dirt on me to, let's just say it was Rogan. He'll send it there, but he wants Scientology to send fucking shit to all different people in Austin do podcasts.
He had that. Well, the two biggest ones are probably Rogan and then Your Mum's House. But he had that when Ron Miscavige went there, because I saw a clip from that one again, and he said, I've got to read this out of the, or maybe Leah Remini, one of them, and he goes, Scientology they wrote to me and they've said, we deny all this.
All shit, which is fucking brilliant, really.
I saw one yesterday where the guy in charge of getting on the internet and researching how to make a better internet presence for a Scientology, that one of the things was like, we must gain access to the internet, as like in the plan. I was like, well, yeah,
it's pretty much what you should be fucking doing, you doofuses. It's great because when I listen to the Rinder ones with Mark Headley and Aaron Smith-Levin, they like to just talk shit about Scientology, knowing that there are people sitting down listening to every podcast.
They got to make notes. They got to make notes and send it back up.
They got to make notes, So they just basically they're telling people about like the OT3 shit, the Xenu stuff, like on the podcast, just in hopes that someone goes, hang on, this is a load of bullshit. Maybe I should investigate this for myself. But
it's good stuff. And Rinder's starting the podcast soon. He's starting his channel soon, properly, So all three of them will have their own one, and then they'll obviously get together on the reg.
Yeah, they're doing a good job, all three of them, because I know Rinder's been working with Leah Remini for quite some time on the Aftermath.
Yeah,
but I think like I've seen most of them, but it's only sort of so much you can do with those before the stories sort of become repetitive, you know.
Yeah, I think I might have seen one season of that. And I think I started the second. That's pretty much when I bailed a couple of years ago, just because I had other stuff to do. But yeah, I'm back in the rabbit hole for sure. I'm
it's so fucking
catching a lot of these streams.
Love them. They're fucking great guys, and they're intelligent guys as well, right? They're not just a couple of people who left a cult and just like have a few things to say about it. Every podcast is kind of different. They've got so many fucking stories to tell and so many different people. And then that Tampa Brad guy pops up out of the blue, and they're like, "Oh, okay, we've got someone else to roast now for time to fucking come."
Just a wild. But yeah, cults are good. We still need to invent our cult. We still need to come up with a name. Is it Swientology? I saw on the
Swientology.
Swientology. There we go.
Swientology was the fucking good one.
So we'll get going on that.
Yeah. Do we wear robes in a cult now, or do we just like
It's always good to have. It's always good to have a robe, but maybe we could do some dressing gown merch or something to get some robes.
Yes.
Get a Swinetology logo done.
Swinetology. Yeah, the logo is just like a pig hanging upside down in an abattoir or some shit. Definitely done with that.
Pig Network is good.
Pig Network for the pigs. What jumper are you wearing today? You got a Brox on today?
Yeah, I've had it on for like 4 days, so
keep it on.
This will stay on for the week, yeah.
Yeah, it'll peel off in about a week or in a week's time.
It's clean because I've got layers. I've got other shit underneath. I'm not, it stays clean. It's fine. I'll wash it next week.
I don't wash hoodies frequently at all. I literally just fucking wear them to a point where they start to really smell, and I just chuck them in the wash.
No, I'll wash every week. But there we go. We're lazy pigs. Robes are a must. There we go. We've got demand.
There we go. Supply and demand.
First, we've probably made $3 already.
Jobs are good one. You mentioned you were speaking to a friend about getting outdoors in the mountains and stuff. I've started to do them. A friend of mine on the road, Sean, he started a group called Men Walk Talk, and every Sunday morning, it's great. Just a load of guys meet up with dogs, and we just go for a walk on the local area, local mountains and stuff. It's fucking brilliant. I've done 2 out of the 3 they've done so far, and you know what? Getting out and just fucking going for nice hikes for like 2 something hours at a time is fucking wonderful. It's great for your psyche.
Yeah, there's a place. I've just got some tips. I can get a trainer somewhere half hour away. Then I'm in the Peak Districts, so I'm gonna got these villages all around. I could even stay in one of the pubs overnight and like walk across the hills and back and around and all that shit. So yeah, I'm gonna go up Snowdon with a mate as well at some point. So yeah, I want to get out a bit more out in the green.
Out in the green's the way to do it. I think I might take it, as I mentioned before. I might start jogging, but I think walking and hiking is going to be my sort of thing as opposed to jogging. Really,
just do that. It's good for you. So just go out and do anything.
Do it a couple of times a week.
I like it all.
Stretch the old legs.
I went out on a bike for the first time in 7 years.
Oh, I did see your post. How did that go?
It's all right. I didn't go out for long because I'm in the city. It's a bit difficult. I don't know the roads as well, but I've got the canals and stuff. So I'm going to go next time I go out. I'm going to go up them. I'm going to go up and back from Man United on the canals, about 4 miles in total, and just see how that is, and then go from there really. But yeah, it's all right. Cool. Not too bad. Didn't die.
Yeah, I haven't been on a bike for about fucking over 2 years maybe now. I got a bike in the sheds, and we've all got bikes. So they just need a good servicing now because they've been in the shed. And
I didn't go since I was between 13 and like my late 20s, I think, or maybe later. I don't know. And then nothing for years and years until now. But
nothing at all. Yeah,
something different to do as well.
How many hours did you spend on a bike as a kid? Because I used to literally just
all the time
get my bike and go.
Lived on it.
Obsessed with my bike.
Yeah. So it was a cliche. Literally, I went out and that was it. I'd come home for dinner, or I'd be out for 6 or 7 hours. You go on your mate's house, you'll get on your bikes and
just go. But you could survive on nothing in them days, right? You wouldn't need anything to eat. You wouldn't need a bottle of water or nothing at all. You just go.
You eat at dinner time.
You have a bit of breakfast and you're gone, man, until like fucking 7 at night. And you come back and you're stinking of sweat and your grass stains all over you or grazes all up your arms and stuff. It's,
bringing back memories already. I forgot about the grass stains and the sweat.
Fucking
and all that.
Good times, yeah. Your back wheel would just be fucking rubber burnout from just pulling the skids and stuff. It's just.
I remember the day I went to Spain with some friends' family because my parents never went abroad, and we. But the night before, I decided to ride to my grandparents. They lived about 9 miles away, and I rode there without telling anyone. I just turned up at their doorstep with my bike. I was like 10, and then they phoned my mum. Was like, "Well, Carl's turned up at our house." So I had to ride back. My mum's like, "You better bloody ride back now, aren't you? You've ridden all over there." So I did 18 miles on my own, and then couldn't walk. Like the next day, I got out of bed and I had to go to the airport, and I just couldn't move my legs. I was like, I didn't know what was happening.
Jelly.
I'd never done that sort of exercise before.
The first experience of strenuous exercise. Yeah, I've fucking. It feels it's like a good pain though, right? It's like you've accomplished something.
Yeah, no, I like it now. I like feeling a bit achy and stuff. But that was just too much. I was like over. Yeah, I think it was about 18 miles on a Sunday night. Probably had one cup of tea at my nan's. Probably had no water with me, no food.
Yeah.
Just got on the bike.
Yeah. I remember a couple of years ago, I went to a kettlebell session. It was one that was run by Keely's auntie. She was doing it. And I'd done like 45 minutes of kettlebells. And the next day, I couldn't walk down the stairs. I got out of bed and I was struggling to walk down the stairs. Like holding the handrail was just decrepit, just completely deformed. It was like shriveled up. And then you need, I got to go and take a shit. So you're trying to sit down the toilet and your legs are shaking. And it's fucking horrible. It's a great feel in some ways, but it's horrendous.
Yeah, that's a bit too much. But yeah, I like it when it's a bit less than that. But yeah, a foam roller that I've got is a life changer. Get on that and roll everything out on your legs and stuff. It makes a big difference. But it's all good. Listen, we're going to be Adonises by the end of the year. We'll be like gods.
Yeah, we're going to be Adonis Creed. We're going to have our bodies chiseled out of rock, man.
Yeah, for sure, Ted. Yeah, I never really got into the stunts and all that stuff and the ramps.
Me neither.
But I had a BMX as a kid, and we all I had BMX, and then I had a racing bike after that. But yeah, BMX, that was probably my favorite bike as a kid.
Yeah, I never owned a BMX, but I've been on plenty of BMXs in my time. I like a friend of mine got the stunt pegs on the front and the back. For some reason,
I never did it. I was shit.
Incredible.
I just had a basic bike that I rode around on. My cousins had all the stunts and stuff, all the pegs. I never did.
Yeah, I couldn't do any of the stunts, but I used to try on a geared bike. But obviously, with BMX is designed for things like that. But obviously, with like a normal push bike, you got like your gears and your derailleurs and stuff. So anytime I would like try and jump a ramp, you'd land and you could just hear the derailleur go, just fucking bent up like a pretzel.
Yeah, but we've got a BMX and skate culture, and it's still pretty skating's still pretty big now. I see it all the time in city centres and stuff, and they're they're always really well behaved as well. The skaters, you always think they're going to be dicks, but they're not. I think they're just going out and skating around.
Yeah, they're absolutely cool. Yeah, I went Millie and Halen when they had their sort of skateboards. They go to a local skate ramp up the park by us, and there'd be a couple of older guys there just doing their thing. And they were always on hand, just giving little tips, just to don't do this, try and do that. They're cool guys.
I mean, your kids can't open tins of beans though, so presumably they got it wrong and had to stop skating. Embarrassing.
Yeah,
you had to not let them out again because you're shaming me. You're shaming me out there.
You're fucking shaming me. At least if you're gonna fall, like, break something so it looks cool. Don't get like a little scratch and cry like a bitch.
I remembered I think I might have seen a clip that popped up on mine, but I remembered your big hand that you had last year.
Oh fuck yeah! That was fucking mean. That was definitely a fracture at best. That was like a hairline fracture at best, but it was fucking painful.
Yeah, I've broken my hand before and done nothing about it. I've definitely had like a swollen, bruised hand. Like, well, it'll get better.
It'll get better at some point. I think a couple of years before that, I fell off the motorbike and I broke the same hand, the right hand. I broke it, so I had to have a plaster on it. But this time, I thought I ain't fucking going to no hospital. So this big plaster on your arm just to fucking can't wipe your ass.
Yeah, I think they were skaters, weren't they?
Yeah. Most of them, at least a couple of them, were definitely skateboarders. Yeah,
and they're all from around. They're all from around near where Jamie lives, Cardiff way, Port Talbot. One of them's in Port Talbot. One of them's in between there and Cardiff.
Ponty. There's a few scattered around. Yeah, Dirty Sanchez.
Pancho's Port Talbot for sure because Sandro Ford is mates with him. Sandro.
Yeah.
And then the other fella, whose name escapes me now, he used to be nuts and now he's into health and fitness. He's a vegan and all that stuff.
He's a vegan, yeah. He does one called The Dirty Vegan, yeah. What's his name?
Yeah.
Fucking, I can't remember his name. I think he's like the Steve-O. He was the Steve-O of the group. He was.
Yeah, but he was he was riding around like Cardiff Bay a couple of years ago quite a bit. You see him down there, and he was down watching the rugby as well at the Millennium Centre one year. But they're all from not far from around that way.
Yeah,
I think
you're right. Supposed to be nice guys. I think they definitely took, like, naturally they obviously fans of Jackass, but I think they did take it to sort of like another level. It was
they got disgusting though, and they were shitting on each other in bed and stuff. And I remember that being on TV. It's like one of them would wake up and he'd have his ass in his face and just be shitting on him. It's like, nah.
Yeah. Did you see the one? I think it was the movie where they were in. Oh fuck! Might be in Thailand, and they were all sitting on this like a high risen table.
Did they get the handy from the or the bloke from the tranny, right?
Yeah, but they had to guess who was getting it,
word.
and if they got it wrong, they had to drink a pint of cum or something. So they all had to fucking like. That's right. They all took times to spunk in a condom and then pour.
That was a rough one.
It was fucking wild. But I mean, I'm all up for the stunts and stuff, but yeah, taking it to that extreme is a bit over the fucking top.
Yeah, but it's good. It was a fun show, though. I remember enjoying that. Because I loved Jackass years earlier, really. Because now, I mean, they're all like 60 years old now. Johnny Knoxville and all that, right? But
yeah,
they shouldn't be doing stunts at this point. Although I did hear the new movie's good, but I'll see it at some point down the line.
Yeah, I don't think I've watched one of their films to its entirety. I've seen it, but it's one of those. It's like hit and miss. It's just
I've seen the first two all the way through. Someone's put it on late at night. I've seen the first two, but I never watched. Was it 3D and then the new one?
Yeah, but they had Jackass 2, then 2.5, and just added a 2 or 3 extra more fucking stunts in there. But
Beer and and Dranky, yeah, probably. I can't remember everything that they did. They did do some rough stuff. Yeah, it's just
liposuction as well, didn't they? Didn't they give? Wasn't it Pancho or Poncho? He had liposuction, and someone had to fucking drink the fat or something as well.
It sounds right.
Good times though, right? They I mean, they raked in the fucking cash. They raked in the money. Probably spent it all as soon as they made it, but still.
Yeah, I think they all had a good time until the end. But yeah, 30 Centimeters was cool. But yeah, beer enemas and then drinking it, it's rough, dude. Come on.
Yeah.
You get dysentery.
There's a time and a place, and there's never a time and a place, and that's just fucking. No, thank you. Thanks, but no thanks.
Should be out space and time. Go on.
I say you caught up on Last of Us yet? You there?
Yeah, I watched episode 4 2 nights ago, whatever that was. Yeah, 5 will be out in 3 days. Yeah, I'm liking it. I really do like it.
Yeah, last week's is pretty good as well with those guys in that.
I thought it was brilliant. I thought it was really good.
Excellent episodes.
All the gaming fans went mental because that's not actually in the game.
Yeah. Sorry, gay sex isn't in the game. I do apologize.
Scared of gayness. But apparently it is because they find a letter from Bill and he writes about his relationship. But I think the other guy dies in a much harsher way. He hangs himself or something in the game. But it's not actually in the game, but this flesh. But I thought it was a really good piece of telly.
I thought it was really good storytelling. I think the way they told that story was absolutely fucking incredible. It's one of the best bits of TV I've seen on a show like that in quite some time.
I really did enjoy it, but there were a few people like, this doesn't belong in the game. But then we rewatched it with because I won't spoil it, but the guy at the end where he's painting, I was like, that's Brett Brock, and then I was like, realised that is Brett. Like the guy that's in the hole is Brett, and the other guy is Broken Toys, who was in his stream as well. And I was like, that's the Ballad of Brett and Broken. There is no girl.
There is no girl. Hey.
Oh, Grumpy Mama played it on a Discord thing late one night. So I watched episode 2 and 3 again with them. So I was just commentating about Brett getting his dick sucked the whole time, basically. It was good.
Which is a true story. I love this. I love the scene where this was like years, it's sort of after they got together. And a couple of people turned up in trucks and stuff. And it was raining and he was out there with his guns and there was people getting shot, falling into like the electric fence, and they were just getting fucking fried. So fucking well done. But it's great how they sort of took the main characters out of the show and they came in briefly and you introduced the 2 new characters without much of a background on them. But you follow it.
I think it just makes you think there's other people out there apart from the main ones, and it's just good. I like it. I like what they do. I like how it looks. There are definitely scenes from the game because again, I didn't play too much of the game. Maybe I got halfway in the first one, maybe not even that. But there are scenes in all the episodes that are straight out the game. Like in that episode where they're in the government building. That's straight out the game. They're trying to get in, but you're in there for ages. And that one, that took me ages to get out of. I think you've got to kill soldiers and all sorts in that as well in the game, but it's good fun. And then in the new one where they crash into the shop, to the laundrette, I remember being stuck in there for ages as well. You got to kill a load of them, but it's well done in the show for sure.
It's really well done, but I'm just getting really pissed off with like people who say things like, "Oh, that's not original source material from the book or from the comic or the game." It's like but this has been going on for decades and decades. You've been making films for decades and decades and decades, right? all taken from different short stories and this, that, and the other. Every director is going to take liberties because that's the idea of making.
Yeah, it shouldn't be the same. It shouldn't be the same when you change. When you can't shoot a book shot for shot or a game shot for shot. You got to have different stuff in there. You take the best bits and then you have new stuff.
And you work around it, yeah. Surely by now people shouldn't be too surprised that you're going to see something that's not in the original.
Yeah, people just want something to bitch about. They just want to be heard, man.
So yeah, it's pretty much what it fucking is, to be honest. Yeah.
And everyone's playing this Hogwarts Legacy game on Twitch at the moment. I'll go up with Mama, Divinely Cursed. Everyone's playing it, but apparently I'm seeing on Twitter everyone's getting attacked for playing it because of J.K. Rowling.
Yeah, because of J.K. Rowling.
Disgusting pig.
Yeah.
I'm just playing a game.
Yeah, when she didn't really make anything that was that bad, actually, just people taken out of context. But yeah, it's just a fucking game. Just play the fucking thing, man. Wasn't it? I'm not one for fucking clicking too much into articles. I'm not that much interest in, but the developer of the game, they got like a policy now where they work, which is don't discuss the game. It's made now. We'll just move on and get on with it.
Yeah, that's way. But yeah, everyone, TV companies, everyone should be like that. Movie companies, like, don't even respond to people complaining. Don't even respond. Just make it. People will watch it. Move on. Let them fucking make their noise.
Move on and fuck off. Yeah. J.K. Rowling. I watched the documentary on YouTube last week. It was quite good. It's about this. I think it was up to like a third or fourth. I think it was like up to the fourth book where this documentary took place. So it was quite an old one, but it was a good little insight into her, the origins of the story and stuff, and how she.
I saw something like that 20 years ago.
Yeah, it was. I mean, this was an old one, so it was probably about them, but it was good. I mean, I had a brief understanding of how she came up with it and this, that, the other. But either way you slice it, right?
So she was on a delayed train from Manchester to London.
That's right. Yeah, she just sat down and this thing popped up in her head, and she thought
she was reading Lord of the Rings, I reckon, and nicked all the bits out of there about the Dementors.
Oh, fucking most definitely, yeah. she definitely got her origins from somewhere. But
and then Edinburgh, the city of Edinburgh as well, like the castle and stuff and all that. That's what she made you think of Hogwarts.
That's right.
And all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. I mean, either way you slice it, right? She was a single struggling mum, and she came up with a huge fucking world of her own, and she just fucking
became a billionaire.
She's became a fucking billionaire, And she might have views that some people might think are a little bit whatever, but she hasn't actually come out and said anything hateful towards anyone. But again, people just like to moan and bitch about things anyway.
Yeah, people just like to be heard, man.
Hell yes. But yeah, I'm looking forward to coming to Manchester, boy. Hopefully at mid-April. So really, really looking forward to that.
Yeah, we'll make the Saturday a special one. Well, I'll get lots of plans in. We'll be spontaneous as well, but I'll get stuff in. Get booze in, I'll get food. We'll go out for foods. There's between now and then I hope to try a few new places as well.
Cool.
But we'll get something nice to eat, get some good booze in, interesting places, and then get out and be weird. Podcasts.
Podcasties. Speaking of podcasts, do you speak to Brock yet about the Dusk Till Dawn movie-thon?
Do you know what? I meant to today. I'll do that today. I'll do that right after now.
I'm up for that fucking 25th. I'm away next Saturday, but yeah, 25th. I'm definitely down for that one.
Yeah, I'll look in to make sure I can 25th. Do it, and then if so, then we can do it then. But I'll I'm moving quite a bit of stuff around at the minute, so hopefully get it soon anyway. But yeah, I should have a bit more time. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, to a drink-a-thon.
Drink-a-thon, movie-thon. And stateside, when are you off to the land of the greatest place ever?
In theory, in 3 weeks.
Okay.
But don't talk to me because I've changed that twice.
Right.
I've made it shorter, and now I'm like, I might change it again. But I'm going soon. I'll be there this month, or I'll be there in March, whether it's the end of this month into next month or the second week of March. Basically, it's not. I need to sort that out on the next day. But yeah, I might have somewhere else to go out there as well. So I'll see what's going on. But that should be fun as well. But like I said, shorter than I was going to make it, just to save a bit of money and just be a bit more efficient about it. And then this is reconnaissance anyway, and then hopefully go back later in the year.
Cool.
Have some fun, yeah. Should be good.
Nice. You can take some photos of the Twin Towers, unedited ones.
Oh, the Twin Towers. Yeah, that would be good. I'll go in the Twin Towers. Like, they're still there.
Go in there.
Liars.
And, take some photographs. You'll come back. No doubt you'll take the photos, though, and as soon as you put them on any social media, there'll be an edit straight away to have them vanished or removed.
Yeah, that's how it works. They are actually there. They're always in the pictures. The CIA just rubbed them out during the upload.
I hear that as well. I did hear that was a fact. So
yeah,
I also hear
I'll go and have a beer and a burger in Fireman and Lazy Bar.
Yeah,
I've heard that's quite good.
Yeah,
I'll go and get a burger called Heroes Don't Run Away from Tragedies.
Yeah, let me see your fire trucks.
The lung compensation bun.
Yeah, that'd be great. You can ask to see the fire truck and look at the mileage. It'll be 0.3 miles.
This didn't go anywhere. They went out and back in.
Yeah, just reversed out and fucking back in. Yeah, it's not a conspiracy; it's a fact.
Yeah, and now a publisher wouldn't let you do it. Now I bet you a publisher wouldn't let you do it now, because they probably just thought it's a shitty little kid story. It's not going to go anywhere. But I guarantee everyone now, every contract with the publisher, they're like, we own at least half the merch.
Yeah,
forever, and the rights.
Fucking ain't.
They do it to all bands now. They'll definitely start doing it to authors.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. I wonder if, like with music now, companies are essentially buying the full back catalogs, right? So like artists, music and stuff. I wonder if it'll go the same way for like authors and stuff. You know, we'll buy all the rights, any film rights and stuff. I could see it happening.
If they want to sell, I guess if they want to sell it, I guess with music they've already made their money though, and then you sell it for obscene money.
Yeah.
But I guess I'm sure there'll be people looking to buy that sort of stuff. That's the move, isn't it? I mean, Michael Jackson famously brought the Beatles back catalogue, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Paul McCartney was like, "You're going to give them back?" He's like, "No, they might."
I own the motherfuckers.
But then he still lost. He still became skinny. He still ran out of money, and he owned the Beatles records and the Michael Jackson money, and he still spent all his money.
But when you're splashing out on paedophile farms and paying off fucking victims' families, the money's going to dwindle.
Come on, that's slander. That's slander.
He's dead. Don't worry about it. Is he though? Is he dead?
No, Who knows? Not. You're being
maybe ignorant. Not. He's just ignorant. No, he's just ignorant, man.
Two people I can't. It's weird how they lost all their money was Michael Jackson and Mike Tyson, although Tyson had less, but Jackson's a waste of Beatles money, dude. What are you doing?
It's crazy. I can sort of see as why Tyson lost or how he lost his money, because he was just a fucking coke binging dude buying all sorts of mental stuff and having a good laugh at the time. But Jackson though was just he was making so much money all the time.
But he was like a kid, wasn't he? So he didn't have any concept of money, probably.
Yeah.
Like he'd go, I think, didn't that Martin Bashir go shopping with him? And he's like, I'm going to buy this antique and that and buy this and buy. And he spent like $400,000 on a Saturday.
Stupid fucking shit. Yeah. And he probably had someone looking after his cash, but they were obviously fucking fleecing him as well, right? Just literally taking money out.
There's probably a business manager that's got an island now and a yacht.
Yeah. Hell yeah, motherfucker! But that's why. I mean, if I was in charge of someone's funds who were completely and utterly out of the picture, and as Michael Jackson was, and they wouldn't notice a few $100,000 go missing here and there, you'd be like tempted. You'd be like, yeah, I could get away with this. You start off with 5-10 grand.
I stole money out the till from the first job I had, the second job I had. So. And that started because I was hungry one day and I wanted a pie and chips and I couldn't afford it. And I was like, if I take £1.30 out of here, I'll get pie and chips.
Yeah.
Whatever, it's £2, whatever. And then it escalated. I was like, I could just do this. Do you know what? I fancy a beer tonight. If I take 10, a couple of beers.
10 quids. Yeah.
And it'd be like, if I sell this ladder for cash, it's 150 quid, but I ring up an 80 quid one, I get to keep 70 quid of that.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. So a friend of mine did. He used to work in a petrol station. I can't remember which one it was, but he was doing similar things with a till.
I also trained
them out and taking cash out.
Yeah, I train the other full-time guy and the Saturday boy to do the same. So we were all fleecing it.
All complicit, isn't it? Yeah,
we probably took about 100 grand. I don't know, probably if you add it up. Most of mine went in the pub, wouldn't they? But it would be like we'd have this code. Like, so when we were ringing up, the Saturday boy would be like, and that means he's got a £5 in the till. So if you get a chance, get it out. Because you have to take it out. Because what you do, you wouldn't take it out then because it's obvious people are watching. But later on through the day, you'd mentally know what you had and take that out.
Yeah.
And pocket it. But sometimes you'd help each other out. Like I've got.
Yeah.
And so if someone else has got a chance, they'll be like. I remember once I did it, and the director of the company was next to me, and he looked down at my hand like that. He didn't say anything. I had a £5 in there, right?
Yeah.
So I thought fast. I screwed it up. I got some more rubbish, screwed it up, and threw it all in the bin. And then about 30 minutes, and then he was like, "Of course, he wouldn't be stealing." Went off, and then later on, I emptied the bin and dug through that. Got the £5 out of it. I remember that day.
Fuck yeah! I can't believe in £5 notes in bins, man. No fucking way. It's the same as working in bars and pubs and shit, right? You're gonna pour a pint for someone. I didn't order that. Oh shit, sorry. Like you knowingly poured it deliberately. They wanted a strongbow, and you poured a fucking.
Well, even a few years ago at the Glee, that was their policy. So I'd have like 9 drinks lined up to have after my shift or from 9 o'clock. I'm like, these are all miss pours.
Miss pours, put them down as spillage or yeah. Nice. Or you always get that, 1 or 2 people who will be completely fucking bladdered and they just be like, get a drink for yourself, no matter what you want, just get it. So you're like, okay, I'll have a pint and 2 vodkas and cokes or some shit.
I never stole from her, but one girl was so drunk she could hardly talk. She was like, and I was like, 17, whatever, please. She's like, it gave me a 20. I was like, fine. And she goes, is that enough? Yeah, and gave me a she gave me like 80 quid. And if I was a dick, I could have just gone, thanks, and given her £3 back. But I did actually. I gave it all back. I was like, no, you are hammered.
She is fucked. Yeah, it's taking advantage and then there's taking the complete fucking piss in it. Yeah.
Yeah. But, if I had been desperate for food that day, I would have had all of it.
Hey, hunger strikes, man. You know what I mean? You gotta eat. Man, gotta fucking. This isn't.
But that going back to that shop, it was a DIY place, but that got out of hand, right? Because by the end, I was like doing deals with Indian restaurants. Like, I'll get you a drill and a sander, and you give me free curry every time I come past. And they're like, yeah, nice one.
A fucking drill and a sander. A few hundred quid's worth of fucking gear for like a booner, like.
Yeah,
nice.
And I remember. There's one place every time we went past closing time, we'd go in and get free curries. He'd just fill up pots and go, there you go, lads. But then the Indian restaurant in the shop round the corner, they wanted plasterboard or something. So I'd give them that half price and then they would give us food. I had a guy that worked in the sports shop, so we'd get watches cheap. We had the mate in All Days that rented videos. It was like Spa.
Yeah, I remember the Old Days.
So he was assistant manager there. So we all had this little network of 19-year-olds with vague amounts of power in the community, and we would be like, "Yeah, I'll just give you this for free."
He was like the local mafia.
Yeah,
that's fucking brilliant. Well, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's I suppose to a point, right? Employers, they probably take into consideration that some of their staff are going to do certain things, but when you're fucking giving out sanders and drills and stuff, taking it.
We had this exit on a roof, and I one day, and upstairs were all the storerooms, right? And there were no cameras at work back then, nothing. I remember going into the storerooms and taking like 3 or 4 things for a mate who wanted loads of stuff, and I ran out with this bin bag onto the roof, down the fire escape, and put it in the boot of his car. In the trunk, you Americans. I remember them just speeding away and me thinking, did anyone see me?
Yeah, fucking hell. I was when I used to work in JD Sports, like I never seen anyone do it, but I knew that there were people who were like, how they fucking done it. They would just be basically going to the stock room and putting on like 3 brand new fucking, the latest fucking whale strip or something, chucking it on. And things like that. But they were quite like, they were very fucking militant at the end of your shift, right? Because before we left the store, they would literally fucking check your bags and everything. So I don't know how some people got away with what they did. I never saw anything myself, but I thought, yeah, fucking good on you. You're getting paid shit.
Nick the Greek from Nick the Greek from Lockstock. Yeah, I agree. With minimum wage, you're getting treated like shit. I worked hard at that job, right? And I was good at it. And I was underpaid for a while. And the tea breaks were 10 minutes on the dot. Like you'd go upstairs after a hard morning of rushing around, serving like 100 people.
Yeah.
And it's all stuff you had to think about. It wasn't just ringing stuff up. And then I'd get up. Honestly, I'd take a sip of the shitty tea, and my manager would be up the stairs. Carl, can you come down, please? I'm like, fuck. I had to put up with all that stuff.
Just having a fucking cup of tea, you can't. Nick the Greek. Yeah. I'm going to watch Lock, Stock again soon because I watched it for the first time in a long time, a few months ago. And I thought, you know,
I've only seen some scenes.
Yeah, I mean, I was so obsessed with Snatch, and I still am. I literally have neglected Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels.
Brilliant. But I love it. It's such a perfect little
fucking film. I think Snatch is still my favorite out of the Guy Ritchie stuff, but Lock, Stock is just fucking is really.
Lock's is my favorite because I saw it first, and it's really nostalgic for me.
It's a great film.
And the day we all saw it, me and my mates, we went down the pubs and got thrown out of every pub because we were walking around with an attitude problem. Like, yeah, right, mate.
Right, mate. Yeah. What's his name? Harry. Hatchet.
Harry the Hatchet.
Harry the Hatchet.
Yeah.
He beat some guy up to death. Yeah. It just turns out the nearest thing to him was a 12-inch black rubber cock. It's just a scene of him going, "Ugh," and like freeze frame. It's fucking brilliant. So well done.
Yeah, good stuff.
Guy Ritchie's brilliant, man. Because he's dyslexic, isn't he? I think he's quite like severely dyslexic as well. So his writing patterns are not like, you know, run of the mill shit. He'll just sit down and just tap away, and eventually sort of come up with whatever. But he's not like a conventional fucking, you know, screenplay writer and stuff, which comes through when you see his films.
Yeah, I mean, he's made some really good stuff. And I did enjoy Rock and Roller, and then
only seen it once.
Was it The Gentleman he made recently?
The Gentleman a couple of years ago. That was a good film. Yeah. It's a bit it's one of those films you have got to fucking use your head in because it does go off on a bit. And Hugh Grant's character, but it was a good film. It was really interesting. I think Matthew McConaughey was fucking great in it.
I need to watch it again. Even I've seen it. Maybe I saw it during COVID, but
Rock and Roller, though, like you said, I've watched it once and I barely remember it. But that was a good.
I rewatched it during COVID again. It's still good. Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah, because you got fucking Idris Elba in there, Tom Hardy. What's the Scottish guy? Can't remember his name now. Handsome bastard. Gerard Butler. He's in there as well.
Yeah, I can't remember. That the 40-minute sip. We've had the 40-minute sip, ladies and gentlemen.
There we go. We've had the good sip. Ooh. The good sippy. What are you eating tonight, boy? What are you gonna have?
I got some Mexican chicken, type stuff, but I'll have a bit of rice with it.
Nice. Yeah. Just grab a nice chicken tomato sauce pasta for a change.
I've had about 6 curries in the last week and a half.
Which brings me on to another question. How was your curry from last week? You was going to make it from scratch, right? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I've been doing it a lot. Yeah, just
raw spices.
Quick cooking as well. So I've raw spices. And then two nights ago, I made 2 nights worth and basically warmed that up yesterday and made some fresh rice with it. So I'm starting to get into that now to try and do a day ahead, so I don't get in the situation where I just want to buy shit, or I get starving after one of these and I've got nothing to eat, so I can just warm it up. Yeah,
batch cookie curries, man.
But yeah, no, I'm starting to just tweak this recipe a little bit by bit, and it's getting better. But I need to improve it way more. But yeah, so that's why I've had always 6.
Yeah, but if they're homemade, right? So you know what's going into them. You can control how much oil's in there or fucking whatever.
Yeah, barely any. It's pretty healthy, but it barely any. Just mainly just the spices and stuff, and onion, garlic, and all that stuff. And yeah, it's nice. I like doing it. I'm liking cooking from scratch a lot more.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Like I get like on occasion, it's like I don't really buy sort of curry jars anymore, but I do buy the Patak's pastes. So it's just
they're
like
good.
the
They're good.
paste in there, whack them in. But the actual jars are mild as fuck. But the pastes are pretty fucking decent.
Yeah,
Good
I cheated
stuff.
on the jars for years, and sometimes I'd add extra sauce and extra hot stuff in there. But I just prefer making it now, and I know that when I get it like an extra 30% better, I'll be so happy with it.
Yeah, it's
I'll
just
just be
time and
able to
effort.
go to. Yeah, and the Mexican stuff, I'm starting to get a goodish Mexican spice now. It's
Yeah.
similar ingredients and stuff, but it's just I need to get some chipotle flakes and a certain type of pepper and stuff just to like get it proper. But then I'm going to make basically a big jar of just the mixed spices. So that's
Yeah, cool.
a jar of Mexican spice and then a jar of like curry spice, like ready mixed, but in a big amount.
Yeah. So you're not fucking around with little teaspoons of this, that,
Yeah.
the other. You can just get in there and
I'm a bit of a ponzo. I like getting all the spoons around a plate so I can see all the spices, and then you get them in there.
My kitchen worktop it just gets covered with fucking all sorts of stuff. It's brilliant. It's it's definitely the way to do it. And like sometimes you buy these like small jars of spices and you can't get a fucking teaspoon in there, which is a pain in the ass. But I've got like these little plastic like hoop things now, proper.
The scoops.
The scoops, fucking wonderful.
Well, I brought a load of, because there's a Sainsbury's close. I brought a load of their spices, and their jars are wider. Really?
Yeah.
So it's listen to us. Oh, these jars are wider.
These jars, though. The Sainsbury's ones are fucking good, man.
We've just turned 57, and we're talking about the width of spice jars.
No, but you're right though, because the fucking like the Asda ones are fucking so tight you can't put a fucking spoon in there. But Sainsbury's ones are quite big.
So I've got a few of the old Schwartz,
Schwartz
ones in there, and then a bunch of new Sainsbury's ones, and then I've got a big bag of K, and it is K, and I said to you last week I've got that in there for the international foods.
Sweet.
Which would be good. So yeah, I'm looking at. But the next step will be pizza dough as well, which I've been threatening to do for a while. Just make a batch of dough, freeze some of the little, when I got into little balls, I'll freeze a load, and then keep 2 or 3 out, and then you can make 2 or 3 little pizzas about that big.
Yeah,
but just with different and the sauces, I can just make tomato puree and fucking oil and whatever. And if you want a hot one, just put a load of chili flakes in it. That can do for the base sauce.
That's all you gotta do, man. It's fucking simple.
The mozzarella in the water, I like, get the bag of it, mash it up, and then split some of that. And then you're into your lands of sort of chorizo and pepperoni and peppers, whatever on there. Bit of cheese.
Whatever you want. Bit of gabagool. Get out there.
A little bit of gabagool.
A bit of gabagool. I stumbled across another one on, what was it, fucking Instagram? Might be TikTok. I can't remember. It's just fucking ages ago. And it was another Gabagool Sopranos special thing. It was fucking brilliant. I watched about 4 times. I was fucking crying with laughter. Just Gabagool. I'm gonna get some Gabagool. It's just neck fat, right?
I'm gonna have to try and find fat. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try and find that again, like that TikTok video and stuff. Gonna get some Gabagool.
Gonna get all different types of Gabagool. I'll try and find the one I'm on about, and I'll send it to you. It was just fucking hilarious. It was just, I was literally like tears down my eyes, just laughing at like what isn't really that funny, but it's just fucking stuff like that really gets to me, man.
I'll have to try some one day. Bit of gabagool.
Gabagool, yeah. I mean, it's just literally a really shit cut of meat, like that's all it is. But it looks so fucking good. But it's just the way like Tony Soprano goes in the kitchen. He just looks at the pack and just starts going. He just fucking devours the whole fucking thing. Brilliant. God bless him.
Good times had my own. Kelly's going on about size again. She must be talking about the size of investment funds or something.
Yeah, or Chinese spy balloons.
Yeah. How big's your spy balloon? Massive.
Massive, huge, mate. I heard a theory that the Chinese spy balloon started out as an average sized kid's party balloon, but it had the vaccine and then went like crazy.
Yeah. Travis Lipsky gave it the vaccine and it just got bigger.
That's exactly what I heard, and it's a proven fact because I stumbled across it on a YouTube video, and it's definitely a fact, without question. Gabagool. Gabacola. Yeah.
Croissant pork cold cut salami made from dried cold muscle running from the neck to the fourth to the fifth.
Mm-hmm.
And just
Hey,
so
Cam,
gabagool is gabagool just what trash Italian Americans call it? Like, give me some gabagool.
Yeah. Gabagool. Love it. Nice
I'm
big
Italian
slab of
over
gabagool.
here.
Hey, what the fuck, huh? Paulie. Sopranos needs a rewatch.
I started rewatching it again 2 or 3 years ago, so I'm into the second season. But I found another site I can watch it now, so I might start watching it soon. But there's so much. I still haven't watched Succession. I still haven't watched Yellowstone and the 2 spin-offs from that now. There's just so much.
Yeah, they got prequels, haven't they now? Like
2 prequels. There's like 1 in the 1800s and 1 in like 1929 or something.
Yeah, I haven't even watched the Yellowstone Ridge, but I want to watch it. It looks good.
Yeah,
sounds
it's
good.
on the list. But all that new stuff's piling up, and sometimes I'm seeing some new stuff, and sometimes I'll watch something classic. But it's endless.
It is.
And you are correct. Makes it difficult to rewatch something like The Sopranos, which I love, and I want to rewatch The Wire, of all things, because I've not seen that for 10 years.
I watched season 1 and 2. I think I started season 3, just never finished it. I think it was a bit of a slow burner. But The Wire, though, is the first season definitely is great. Season 2 was good.
I pretty much did all 5 seasons, one after the other. I never saw it when it was on. I watched it at work at an old job. I used to download them to my laptop and then just watch them at work. But yeah.
Nice. I remember that from the first season, there was a scene where McNulty and his partner walked into a crime scene. And literally, for like 5 minutes, it was them two going through the crime scene going, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Bunk's great. I can't remember the actor's name. He's in loads of different stuff. He's normally in a police drama, but he is funny.
Yeah, he was good in Ray Donovan. He was good in there, wasn't he?
Right. I didn't see Ray Donovan. My mate was really into that. Yeah.
Yeah. He played someone's parole officer, and he was good in there. Fair play. He was really good. Fuck. Oh fuck. You've seen this? Yeah. Fuck. Good scene. Great script writing. Brilliant.
It never went where I thought it'd go. It got a little crazy at times. It got slow at times, but I just like the whole thing. And season 5 is crazy. Like it's just crazy.
Who was that actor who died? He was in there. Black guy. He played the gay guy in there, but he was like a badass gangster with a shotgun.
Omar. The character's Omar.
He was fucking amazing.
And he was Chalky White in Boardwalk Empire, I think.
Yeah. Fucking Chalky White. What a fucking mean character, man. Badass.
This is the first place I'm going to be hiking from when I go out. It's like 40 minutes away. So I'm going to look like these guys. This is going to be me. Oh, no, I won't.
Yeah, it will. That's exactly what you look like. Yeah, I can see it happening.
That's the kids that I've taken and left up the hill.
Yeah. Well, they were nasty bastards. See, that'll be me. I'll walk into the pub and I won't leave. Think again.
If you don't think I'm ending up in the old nag's head to eat a massive pie.
The old nag's
10
head.
pints.
Yeah, 10 pints, a nice pie, homemade rustic chips with a spoonful of garden peas. Winning, baby.
10 pints and go to sleep.
10 pints and off you go. But yeah, I'm well into this fucking walking shit lately. It's good for my head.
Mozzarella.
Hey.
Yeah, get on it. It's such a great show. I'm somewhere around the beginning of season 2, but I can't. If I look at the synopsis of the episodes, I'll roughly guess, and it doesn't matter if I miss one. I'm not starting season 1 again because I did it. I'm not doing it again.
Yeah, completed that level.
Completed it, mate.
Danny, mate. Fucking saw it, mate.
Hey, look, we've done an hour.
Nearly. Should we go to 60 minutes and then log off?
Yeah, I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, I'm getting hungry. My food's cooked, but I just got a bowl of pasta.
Now I'm getting a bit more settled. It's taken this long to get settled because I was up and down and back for Christmas, then away and back, and now I'm pissing around again. I am getting more settled, I promise, and we will have time to make this more interesting, and we'll do some fun stuff, especially harassing Scientology. And,
yes. Maybe we'll phone them live. We will do a couple of live phone calls to them.
Yeah, we basically want this to be InfoWars, so we're going to bring the truth to you via... If anyone gets murdered, we're going to find out the truth, whether it's an actor or it's a real death. We'll bring the truth to you.
Yes. That's the plan.
Maybe there was no walk by a river. Maybe there was no river. Maybe there's no lady.
Yeah, which begs the question, what is a river? You know what I mean? Has anyone seen a river before?
They just got an actress to walk past a Ring camera a couple of times and then made up this whole thing. How would we know? The whole family could be staged.
Yeah, I believe it is. I believe it is.
Get a couple of kids to cry, you know?
Yeah.
What can it be?
Action.
Mummy. Where's my mummy? Is it lunchtime?
Yeah. Can you open a tin of beans for me, please, Dad? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a few ups in there for sure. I like the one where he takes Meadow to college.
Oh,
and he sees the guy.
Yeah, he's not sure, but he's like, yeah, that is fucking.
And then he calls Chris and the others to get up there and get him. And he decides to do it himself, right?
Yeah, and Chris is by the phone box, like pissing down a fucking rain, isn't he? Just like fucking, hey T, what's up, T?
It's a good episode.
What a fucking episode, man! Cold-blooded fucking murder, like boom.
Woke up this morning.
Got some gabagool.
I woke up the next day and got a different kind of gabagool.
A different type of gabagool.
Yeah, agreed.
Good. Great characters.
Start taking bets on Mind Dog soon. I think he's looking older. When we see the clips from the first Podathon, he looks quite young and sprightly, but recently he's looking like,
I might call her a day, and
You might just find his clothes stacked up by that beach behind his house one day. He's gone.
Yeah. In the arms of an angel. That's going to be we're going to do an edit of his life, and that's going to be the song in the background. Fly away from here.
Yeah, we'll make a cheesy music video and we'll get some stock footage of like an 18-year-old and then have him sat at a table just to make it extra creepy because he would never do that. We'd have to do it.
Yeah.
Well, I never should have run out on you.
Hey, can I come on that podcast?
What about neck man?
Oh, bless his cotton cunty socks. Don't kill yourself, Carl. Choke yourself to death with it.
Oh. Trying to waste time. Waste time for the extra minute here. I'll be on time next week. I'll have more energy. We'll come up.
Forget about it. Huh?
What the plans for the weekend then? Anything exciting happening?
No. I think I might pop up the in-laws tomorrow or Saturday night just for a few drinks and some food. Nothing much. Same shit, different fucking day. Yourself? You off murdering?
Yeah. A bit of murdering, bit of drowning, bit of making people disappear at benches near rivers up north. That's just what I do now. And if the police were doing a good job, they would find this and investigate me. But they're not, and they'll never catch me. I did it.
Lazy. That's their problem.
I put that phone on the bench and I dried the dog with a towel and then I killed her.
And I came first.
Yeah, I did. And you won't find her because I ate her.
Yeah, every single, even their toenails.
That's why I've been eating all this curry. I've curried her. I'm eating curried woman.
Curried woman and toenails. Toenail tapas.
So apart from the murdering, I'm going to be a bit healthy, do some exercise, eat some food, and then watch some film. So I'm having a chill one.
Bada bing, motherfucker. Sweet. Yeah. Nice.
I'll get out and about if the weather's nice. I'll go up for a walk or something as well. But bit of a chill one. But from next month, I'll be exploring Manchester properly.
Manchester, baby. down the rough side, you're going to get in with the cartels, right? The local gangsters.
Start taking over. Well, I've done one kill, so I just get my teardrop here now.
Yeah, little teardrop beneath the eye.
Yeah.
Moss side, baby. Right, pigs. We love you. I love you. I fucking, man got to eat. Carl's got to eat. Carl, any last thoughts, words?
Whatever you do, whether you're a lizard or a bird, please don't go outside and shout the N word.
Fair enough. Anyway, that's a podcast. Bye.
Bye.